Yo, what is good, everybody? It's your boy Ty, and today we got another episode of the Weebinati Podcast. But today we got something special. Alright, today our topic is anime rap and anime rappers, and today I'm not only joined with my boy Toes and Jita, but we also got RumbleWord in the building. Y'all like to introduce yourselves?
You know what I'm saying, man? You know what I'm saying? It's small little Twizzlers, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
That
Go
boy
on the
said that.
side, cheat to the left, you know what I'm saying? Sivade, you already know what it is.
It is.
So yeah, we got the boys in here. All right. Make sure y'all go check them out. I'm gonna leave their Twitters and all that stuff in the link in the description below. So go check them out. And thank y'all for coming through to the podcast today. We appreciate y'all for
No
real.
problem.
Thanks for having
Thank y'all for coming
I'm
through.
saying.
So, all right, Najee, you want to start us off on these topics in this interview?
Yeah, bro. But first, let me say, Manscaped. It's been how many episodes? 2-3 episodes? 2-3 episodes?
Two, but 3 weeks.
Oh. Yeah, 3 weeks since we name dropped y'all. Still haven't got a check. Haven't got one of them fucking lawnmower 3.0s.
Hate to see.
Nothing like that.
Dang, son.
I'm not saying I'm not saying I wouldn't accept it now, but
Bro, like for real, I was about to go buy my own, bro. Like,
it's been 3 weeks. We got emails, nigga.
Yeah, bro, come on. I'm tired of using the 2.0, bro. I need that free 3.0, bro. Send that drawing through.
It is.
Dang.
All that. But yes, today's topic, anime rap, anime in general. Let me just first start off by saying, how y'all doing today? Like,
Shit, I'm cooling, bro.
We out here
Chilling.
Surviving.
Cooling on
Shit,
this
you
Father's
said
Day episode. Also, shouts out to all the fathers out there.
Oh yes, happy
Hey,
Father's Day.
Sivade. Happy Father's Day,
that.
Sivade.
Mhm.
You
Chill.
gave us the gift of Galaxy.
That's crazy.
Hey, yo, shout out to all my kids, shout out to
Where's the
Quartro, shout out to fucking, Lil C, shout out to my nigga Arnold, even though that's my, little bro, but he kind of like my son, because I be sunning him all the time. Shout out to my boy, Hunter Valentine, that's my real son, bro.
Yeah. Wait,
Damien.
hold on, bro. But on God, shouts out to Reborn for being a GOAT father, for real.
Bro, my GOAT Reborn, bro, my GOAT
Like
Reborn.
5 anime dads, dog.
Exactly.
Legitimately.
Shout out to these whack rappers I be sunning.
Oh, okay.
You already know.
God said that.
But everybody chilling? Everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you cooling, bro. Doing what it do.
Yes, sir.
So before we get into anime rap, I feel like, just to get this out of the way, because we were supposed to talk about this last week, the niggas fell asleep. Y'all niggas think about the PlayStation 5. Y'all niggas fuck with it.
That shit look nice.
I'm excited.
I
I
see
need that router, nigga. I need that overweight router in my house.
Apparently, Amazon Australia accidentally leaked the price earlier or whatever, so it's looking at $450. Not too bad. I'm a cop one for sure now.
Bro,
They sold me with Miles Morales. That's all I need.
I told myself I wasn't gonna cop that PS5 until they showed me a game I wanted, and they started out with the game they started out with. So
Right. How do you start off with Miles Morales?
Started off with Miles Morales, and I was like, well,
I was like, well, damn, they got me.
And they didn't mess with the event until the end of it, so it was great.
No, I'm saying.
Bro, to be fair, bro, they sold me once they said Sony like that.
Low key, I just need a collector's edition of that Spider-Man shit. Not for me though, because the homie Greed wants it. So
Bro, I just need a Batman one, bro. That's it, bro. Like,
but we's not getting no Batman.
DC drop a Batman PlayStation 5, bro. Bro, but y'all ain't been hearing, bro. One's supposed to be coming out, bro. Like, they supposed to be announcing one, bro. I need that.
Oh, word.
Quickly, expeditiously, nigga.
Expeditiously.
Yup. I need that.
That's possible.
Yes, bro. Up, man.
Well, as I'm walking into Walmart, somebody stealing. Damn.
Oh, shit.
Oh Lord.
Dang.
How you
on the bingo board.
See, that's the exact reason why I told y'all that's not to go to Wally World. That is nothing but
Made out.
nigga. That's a whole
Just PP just called it Wally
and I know this is hella off topic, but legitimately, that is literally a whole different world of retail stores, nigga. Like, I don't get how everything could be so fucking whatever, so calm, normal. But the moment you get into Walmart, you can just see the most random shit, bro.
Yeah, I hate
Saying,
that
shit is
subject, but that's
right.
just
Diabolical.
because we just
I've
got
seen
out with a
niggas
10
scan
so quick.
TVs for apples and shit. You feel me?
Like there was a time where I pulled up to Walmart and saw the nigga put the S curl in his head in the middle of the fucking aisle. I don't get
Huh?
niggas.
That's fucking crazy.
That's actually
That's
insane.
gonna be
Walmart's just
crazy, dog.
fucking different.
That's actually wild.
It's so
Because
wild.
the nigga putting S curl in his
Bro,
head.
but that's like the best place to go steal Pokemon cards though. Like, come on.
The
Accurate.
Pokemon card. Yeah, you right.
You all right?
He's not wrong.
Not saying I did that or anything, you know.
But they moved all that shit
Video,
up.
but I did it.
Ideas in my head while
Bro.
I'm
They
in there,
kind
bro.
of
You be
they kind
careful,
of
bro.
relocated
I
all
gotta-
that shit though. Like,
I-
Bro,
all
I
these
mean,
fucking
I'm
stores.
sure
fucked around
they,
and
I
got
sure
banned
they
from,
did, bro.
I got banned from a Walgreens for stealing Pokemon cards once, so you know it is
Damn,
what it
That
is.
go
nigga
shit.
said
That's a
that.
Walgreens.
I'm dead ass.
That,
See, no, nigga, you was stealing it.
Walgreens.
You can't rob niggas in close quarters, bro. Like
Hmm?
That is true.
you was asking for it at that point. Like you was really pushing your luck.
Hey man,
He is.
I got away with it twice. Went for the third time, and then it was just like, haha, no.
Yeah,
See,
yeah,
that's,
nope.
So you got greedy.
that's the
Yeah, I
problem.
got
Yeah,
greedy.
it
That
was.
was all.
Try to-
It is what it is.
Nah, bro. You gotta
It
be like
is
Jordan.
what it
nigga. One
is.
ain't enough, bro.
No, I just took that as a sign to stop playing the Pokemon card game and switch to Yu-Gi-Oh.
That boy said that.
Yeah, bro. Do it. Do it, bro.
Hate the player, hate the game.
Said this game ain't for me no more.
All right.
Shout out to that
Being
nigga I
around the
scammed
bush.
for Pokemon cards in the 4th grade.
Damn.
And
That
so
nigga,
that was my game in daycare, man.
Mm-mm.
that nigga should
Like,
have
oh.
aired you out.
You got that shit. You got that hollow Charizard. You know you need this Weedle, bro. You know. Right.
All right, but enough being around the bush. Let's get into anime rap,
Yo.
aka otaku bars, weeb bars, whatever you refer to it as. So, I think I'm gonna start this off by asking probably like a really personal question. All right, just being 100% with y'all. So this is just me being legitimate. Do y'all feel like y'all are the hardest anime rappers out here?
The hardest? No.
I wouldn't say all that.
We still got
Probably not the
we got
hardest.
my our Lord and Savior Richie Branson. So you know what
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
saying.
saying we pray to him every Sunday. You feel me?
All right, but all right, but in terms of groups, would you say like y'all are the hardest?
Yeah, no, we one of the hardest groups out. Yeah. I
Oh
can
yeah,
say
for
that.
sure.
I think
With
people
pride.
definitely
I don't
sleep.
know, man. It kind of say I kind of sound like you're not saying it with your chest, like nigga. I
Oh,
think you like, yeah,
Niggas
nigga,
is
I'm out here,
definitely
bro.
sleep. That's all I'm
They
saying.
sleep.
Niggas is sleep.
No,
They
I'm saying,
sleep.
The way we
You
doing
gonna wake
shit
up.
is that we ain't gonna really put it out like that until we got the workout. We still got like all the songs and posse cuts and ciphers and shit that we're working on undercover right now.
Yep.
Once those are out, those will speak for us. When we gotta back those. But we do got a lot of hard ass songs
right.
already, and we got some shit dropping later today.
Yep.
Everybody on it.
All right.
No, go ahead and free promo. Go ahead and free promo. I mean,
Yeah,
the episode
go
ain't
ahead,
gonna
go ahead,
drop
go
I'd
till,
love
like,
to, but I gotta finish the mixing once.
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
done
he mixing
podcasting.
it right now.
Hey, by the
Yeah,
by the time this episode upload, the free promo is still there. Nigga, you better take it.
RumbleWord,
Oh,
SoundCloud, check it out now.
You know what I'm
Go ahead,
saying?
Yo,
take
And
the
we will have
opportunity
tracks
while it's
ready.
in.
True.
All right, so like that brings up something that I wanted to talk about. So like we got SoundCloud rappers and all that. I'm assuming you guys mainly use SoundCloud as the start. And I noticed Sivade, I noticed you started uploading shit to Spotify and shit, right? So like just like where do you guys see or what do you guys plan on doing besides just dropping music? What do y'all like plan to do to get that that more exposure for y'all content and stuff like that?
All right, so for me personally, I'm gonna change my SoundCloud name from Sivade to Sivade because I
Okay.
feel like you know what I'm saying it flows more
Okay,
off the
okay,
tongue.
my bad.
I was wondering how you were gonna do that too, because I knew you were gonna let it sit.
bro. I always thought your name was Sivade, bro. I ain't gonna cap, bro. Like dead ass. So I was like, yeah,
I get a lot of different pronunciations for it, like Sivade, Sivade.
yeah.
My mama call me Sivade. I'm like, that's not it.
Oh shit.
But yeah, I got a lot of shit on SoundCloud. I'm still gonna put it on there, put it on YouTube. We moving to DistroKid. That's gonna throw it up everywhere. iTunes, Google Play, all the other shit. Tidal, whoever uses that.
Right, all 5 people. Title.
Oh,
Right.
2 people. You mean.
Yeah, and it's
Okay.
a
All
shame
5
more
of 'em
people
are
don't
Jay-Z.
use it because it has like the highest payout for artists too.
It do.
And trying to get that Jay-Z money.
I mean, hey, it's not gonna fucking matter if like niggas aren't using it to stream music, but if you're getting a payout as an artist, fuck it, use it, nigga.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah,
So,
I know
like-
for me personally, I want to try and do like it wasn't for COVID, you know what I'm saying, I'd be doing more live performances and stuff.
Right.
Okay, so like that's what I really wanted to talk about. What city are you from? Like where are you at? Like what
Boy, you want them dox yourself?
I mean not like I mean it's not really necessarily like a dox, you know, like I'm not saying hey nigga drop your
My
address like
address is-
Alright.
I'm playing.
like you know I just want to know like you know like maybe like someone watching you know wants to know like what city you are in and like you know
Yeah.
you know they be curious to like where they can see you do live shows like you know when all this you know corona shit is done, you know.
World stops ending, right?
Yeah.
In Fort Worth. I'm saying Houston is definitely the spot musically for hip hop and shit. I got a lot of homies down there. Performed
Okay.
there a couple times.
Okay.
So then I'm assuming like you kind of like on the underground indie shit. You got to go and talk with niggas, so
Yeah,
they
for
can
sure,
put
for
you
sure.
up with
A
their
lot of
shows and
boots on
shit
the
like
ground.
that. Yeah,
Okay.
because I had a homie who was out here and he raps or whatever, and I know like a lot of it was just him pushing for himself and trying to put himself on to people. So like,
Yeah, a lot of it is networking.
yeah, you gotta have like a very wide word of like networking, because you can be an ass rapper, but if you getting more fucking exposure than everybody,
Right.
It's
Welcome to
simply
the
because
game.
of the connections you got.
basically have
It's
especially
simply
the
because of
connections. But like, especially like what those connections can get you, like if they can get you in a venue to open for somebody.
Right.
Because like I said, I had a
That's
homie
it
out
right
here. I had a homie out here who had some nigga. I live in Colorado, and he knew some nigga who owned the venue of Red Rocks. So that nigga got to open for P&B Rock. So it's like, you know, knowing niggas who like have venues and shit set up, like, you can definitely get your name out there and outsource a whole lot better than most niggas.
For sure.
Right.
Right.
But
That is
so
the
it's like,
cheat
how
code.
y'all going about that? Because like, if you're in Houston, like, yeah, you definitely got like, that's like a good ass fucking push for music. But, like, are you hitting up fucking festivals or some shit, or just
Not
how you going
yet.
about that?
Not
yet.
So I was in a group. I was in a group with some other people that I met like in Houston and shit, and we would like go around the city and we would be doing a couple shows and shit. People would pull up, saying people had a good time. We would get like I think the most we got was like 100 people at a show or something.
That's good. That's good.
A lot of that.
Did you try
Probably
to
more.
put niggas on your music like afterwards, or try to?
Sure, yeah. After every show, I always try to like talk to people in attendance to get to know who I am. You know what I'm saying? I push them towards our way, so they can listen to my shit and everything. And yeah.
So like, are you kind of like the aggressive SoundCloud rapper? You like, I'm in the stage show. Bump my shit, bro. Like, now it's like body SoundCloud track.
Damn.
Nah, you just gotta keep it very friendly. I just keep it very friendly, very humble. Just talk to them. Like you're just trying to like talk to anybody else, and they'll fuck with you, like just like on a personal level. And after that, you can get them to listen to your music with that. You just gotta keep it very personal.
Like, keep it cordial. Get the across. It's like, hey yo, bump my shit though. Like,
that definitely come later.
You like music? I make that. You should listen to mine.
Listen to it. I'll beat your ass.
niggas still do tapes and shit. Like, niggas sell CDs and shit. Like,
I haven't seen that.
That's oof.
They fucking mixtapes,
That's old as hell.
burn CDs.
I ain't
Burn CDs.
growing up. I had a lot of niggas try to like just some of their mixtapes and that shit.
It's
I get
aggravating.
it. I get it, but this one dude kind of just put the whole idea off for me. That's why I'm not gonna do it, because this one dude had a little cricket I was going to.
I'm pushing CDs and shit.
Yeah, I was like,
Right.
I ain't, because I got money from my mom to get her some shit, so I ain't had no money, especially to give to this nigga for his shit. So I was like, I ain't got it like that for you. And he was like, hey, anything you can give. I said, anything I can give.
I don't know. In general, I feel like it's a whole. But like in general, I feel like it'd probably be like a little bit harder for y'all to like put niggas onto your music, because not everybody gotta check out a song. And granted, niggas is probably not gonna check out a nigga handing out CDs and tapes and shit like that.
Exactly.
But if you get a nigga to take it or to buy it, it's still there. So I feel like
Mhm.
even now, like with the whole era of streaming music and shit like now, I feel like it's a whole lot harder to push music unless you go on like give a nigga a USB.
That boy said it was deep.
My thing is, I think it's a lot. I think it's a lot easier nowadays because you just can use the internet. And
I mean, yeah, no, it's easier. It's definitely easier to get like your name out, but I'm talking about like live shows. I feel like it's a
Live
whole
shows
lot
are just-
harder.
Oh yeah.
To get,
it
like,
depends on the venue. Like if you hit the venue up and you let them know like you're trying to perform there and like why you're doing that type shit, you can do some shows easy, especially like at some anime cons. Because I know a few rappers that hit them up like months prior to the con itself, and they can lock in for like if they wanted to do one of those. If they want to do a room where they just talk about otaku rap or whatever, or if they performing, they can get that pretty easy.
I know fucking Anime Expo has like a whole section where you could. I don't know. It's like a whole performance section. I ain't really reading to it because that ain't my fucking steez.
Right.
And form of entertainment, but I know that for a fact that they have like a whole section set up. Maybe Anime NYC too, I would assume, but I don't know. I would assume that it'd be something like vendings and shit like that, but not quite sure with that. But y'all are planning like once all this, because this COVID shit just basically just stopped everybody's Steve's grind, whatever the fuck niggas was trying to do. So like, do you got any like y'all got any like name drops? Any name drop for cons or anything that you're planning on? If there still are cons because fucking coronavirus.
Because COVID done shut down damn near half the cons that
so
were
that's
operating.
one of the,
so
that's one of those things where it's just like can't tell till we know.
Exactly. Most of them either like postponed.
To say like hypothetically, because Anime NYC's November something. If this shit's still going on by November, then like, man, damn, like,
hang it up.
Yeah.
Would y'all
speaking
like,
into existence,
like,
man?
Yeah. Let me just not. But like, would that be like kind of like a pinpoint, kind of like try to?
Oh yeah.
Do something there.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Once something's definitely set in stone.
Yeah, I will say that because they rescheduled DreamCon for next year. That's out here in Texas. Obviously, that would be the one.
Oh, so that's a big one for you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And they really like good at like pushing content. No, shouts out to DreamCon for pushing Black content creators.
That's out of DC world.
Content in general.
The GOAT.
Shouts out to them.
Shouts out to all of them.
So like do y'all plan on like this has been a big thing for like what, like a year now, but like TikTok, y'all plan on like using that shit to promote y'all music? Because I know a lot of people have been using it.
I'm gonna answer that with a really quick no.
Do you think that it's kind of like inherently corny to be like kind of like a TikTok record?
It wasn't even that. It was like, because I might have thought about that shit, but TikTok says some really or TikTok's done some really wild shit as of recently. So I'm not trying to get involved with that.
Yeah, and in regards to what they've done, with the whole George Floyd Black Lives Matter movement, I wasn't really a fan of that. I don't know.
What did they do about that?
Because to make up for that.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Before, like, I can see the appeal of using that as a platform because a lot of people are obsessively on it, but
yeah.
But the thing
is that something you want to be? It's not really something I want to be known for, is blowing up on TikTok.
Right. And the thing with the internet is it's always changing. This year it's TikTok. In a couple months it might be something else. So you just got to keep it ear to the ground and just be ready for whenever that next big phenomenon comes around, so you can get your music up there early and
It's a lot of just waiting and just kind of plotting on stuff.
Right.
But with that said, if you use TikTok, my music on there, feel free.
That's what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
Yeah. And it's like, I feel that, but I don't know, because it's like TikTok has always technically kind of been a thing, because what was the first thing? It was Musical.ly.
It was Musical.ly,
yeah.
Vine. It was so like it just all is a diet version of Vine. I don't think that it's necessarily like that bad to kind of like push your music, because like if you have like a chorus that's hitting, like a chorus that just fucking bangs, like what's dude's name who made the JoJo's Pose song?
Sivade. His name was Sivade.
Sivade.
All right, But
That's
like,
a,
you know,
that's a
but
bag
the
of
one
worms
that
right there.
everybody
That's a bag of worms.
Fuck,
yeah, but one that
Apollo
everybody
Fresh.
or what's the
Apollo
other
Fresh.
nigga? The other
Apollo
nigga,
Fresh.
Apollo Fresh, but the
Yeah,
other
it's
nigga who
Apollo.
had another song that was banging on
Me.
TikTok.
Oh, no.
Very dirty.
Oh, you talking about the
Uh,
Angel, the Angel City nigga, the
That's another JoJo
24. No, he not
Nah,
talking about JoJo. The 24K nigga, bro. 24K
yeah,
golden,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah. So it's like I think that using it as a platform to kind of push your platform, even though kind of fuck them niggas because I know that they did some shit with George Floyd. Yeah, fuck them niggas.
Yeah,
for
I
that.
know that. I know that.
Right.
Black
Yeah,
Lives Matter.
censoring the
Right.
hashtag.
Fuck you
they were
niggas.
like censoring or whatever.
Oh yeah, that's
that's
fucked.
bullshit.
Oh,
And
that's
posting
fucked
comments.
up.
Yeah, I ain't
Yeah,
know
They were
that.
censoring the hashtag.
Yep. They took that shit smooth. I was like, fuck.
Mhm.
That was some fuck shit.
And then on top of that, like if you keep an eye on their app store reviews and stuff, they'll fluctuate and disappear, and they'll drop like 1,000 negative reviews off the store, and only have those positive ones remaining.
I think
You know what I'm
So
saying? If you're
it's
on
just
TikTok
fishy.
star and you just so happen to use one of my songs, run me my bread.
Right.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough. But just inherent, I don't think because there probably is gonna probably be another variation of TikTok sooner or later. But y'all, if there is going to be one, y'all gonna use that to kind of like push your music because I think using all platforms to kind of push and promote yourself is
Right.
the best way to get yourself out there.
I don't
Right.
think I make the kind of music that's gonna
That'll be on
pop
TikTok.
off on
Hell
TikTok.
no.
But
Personally, so
the Apollo Fresh nigga, I mean, actually,
like if you're making those like catchy bangers that people could come up with something like how Apollo Fresh had the whole challenge thing where everybody was cosplaying
shit-
or whatever.
That shit.
That
blew the fuck up.
that's
That
a
was
good
smart.
way to blow up. But
was smart as hell.
if you're not making music that someone could do something with on that, then that platform's not really gonna help you much.
Yeah.
See, but I don't even think
So,
it's like the catchy
consciously,
thing though. I don't even think it's like the catchy thing because there's
It
like
could be like a few
it's like-
lines that strike somebody, and they'll just create like a little
Or
chorus
something
theme
to
with
it.
it could be like a beat, bro. Like what's that one thing? This one dude had did this thing with Avatar when Avatar started trending again because it went on Netflix. He did this
But
thing
you
and it
talking
was
about
like
that ram his
White-
ass.
the white
yeah,
guy
ram
dude?
his ass up, bro. Like I don't even think that was like I mean you could technically say the ram his ass up thing was like funny, but I think it was more like funny due to the fact that like the dude made the TikTok. I think that's what like really made it blow up.
Yeah.
But like
Little things like with that nigga with the what's that shit called? It was like that nigga think he bulletproof. Well, let's show him what these bullets do. Like,
yeah.
I don't think that is all catered towards like niggas who basically are making a song to be a one-hit wonder.
Right.
But
Right.
Yeah.
I do think that it kind of favors that music a little bit. Like turn
Yeah.
up
Just a little
music.
bit.
Yeah, a whole lot of challenge dance music and shit like that. It does cater to that shit. But I mean, I don't necessarily think that that's like a bad thing to have a song where it's just let me get my name out there.
Right.
Well,
I also
no.
feel like it has to come naturally because like when
Mhm.
Drake dropped Tootsie Slide, you could tell he was like trying to go for a very specific, like he was
Mhm.
going for that TikTok audience, and the song was still a success. But I don't really feel like it got that like it wasn't 'cause
It
of
didn't get
TikTok.
that TikTok play.
Great.
Yeah.
No, it definitely did get the TikTok success, but like at the same time, I don't think you could compare Drake to like that shit, you know? Because like either
already,
anything
like,
Drake
yeah.
drops, bro, niggas are gonna hype that shit up.
Great.
Like,
That's
Drake
facts.
and
I'm
Yeah,
prime example. I hype anything that nigga do. All right,
Because he's just there. That's just what
yeah,
he's built
that
for.
nigga's Drake, bro.
He's
But
a
like,
household name.
Right.
like fuck, what's a good example, bro? Like actually, no, I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that. No. No, I mean, Official Shuffle. I don't even think that was more of like a TikTok thing. I think that was just more of like Uzi did that shit one time,
That just Uzi being Uzi.
That was just
Yeah,
Uzi.
yeah.
That was it. That just
That makes
Uzi
sense.
being Uzi.
and then like them YouTube dancer niggas took over that shit. You know how like you'll see like a YouTube dancer nigga do like Tootsie Shuffle like you know, or not Tootsie Shuffle, Footstool Shuffle fucking like dance music video or unofficial shit like shit like that.
Yeah.
I think that's what really took that over. But like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Come back to me on that. Come back to me. I gotta think about that a little. But
When it comes to like pushing your music on platforms, so Ty can think a little bit.
yeah.
I would assume that YouTube and SoundCloud is like what you're trying for heavy.
Yeah.
Personally, I try to push my Spotify the heaviest.
Okay. So like,
Because this music shit takes a lot of time.
yeah.
So if we're gonna go in heavy, we need to for sure see something back from this because it's a lot of also a lot of money.
Right.
That is facts.
So do y'all like want to just like mainly focus on the music side of things, or do y'all like want to like, you know, like use your like personalities as like, you know, a way to advance in your music as well?
See, the
I think
easiest
nowadays that's hand in hand.
Yeah, basically.
True.
You got to put your personality into that music.
I started
That's
off
big
before
facts.
the music. I was just throwing my personality on the internet because I have like I think I have up right now like 3 YouTube channels. I have the main one that I use right now, and I was doing that before I started even just doing music.
Yeah.
And then I branched off and did music, and channel kind of collected some dust, but it was still growing on its own. So I let it just do its thing.
Yeah.
But I'm planning on just coming back this year and having all my shit back. You know what I'm saying, just going back to creating content so they can listen to music, but they can also watch me do like a gaming video, or they can watch me do like a not a vlog because we quarantine in this bitch, but
yeah.
So something like that.
So I'm not sure if any of y'all done music videos or anything like and I'm not talking about like, you know, music video where like, you know, you put like an anime clip behind it or anything like, but like an actual like production.
Music video.
Yeah, like have y'all done that yet, or do y'all plan on doing that in the future? Because I know we're in quarantine and shit, but like there's still ways you can be like, you know, safe in quarantine and like go about making a music video to like try to get music out. Because with us being in quarantine, like damn near quarantine is probably going to end soon. Yeah. But like at the same time, it could spike again, right? Mm-hmm. Or like COVID could spike again. We could go back into it. But like with quarantine being, you know, a thing, like a lot of niggas are bored, yo. Like I'm bored, dog. But like it's like, do y'all think it's a good time to be pushing out these music videos to get like people listening to y'all music, and like do y'all plan on doing them soon?
I plan on doing them.
Yes.
Yeah, I just dropped a project, Retrograde, now streaming. Go ahead, listen to that.
Okay.
And there's definitely quite a few songs. Gotta put the plug in. And there's definitely a couple songs off there that can make some great video ideas because it's all like just nostalgia themed and all that. So absolutely, there's quite a few songs on there I want to do videos for.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
With me, as far as that, it's just been a matter of I don't really have any connects. Like I don't have anybody with like a camera or nothing like that I know that I can hit up, or like. So I'm starting to I'm networking and trying to get those connections so I can start making moves. My roommates were talking about getting into videography and told me they wanted to try and direct me a music video to practice. So maybe first music video coming soon. But you know, as soon as I can get one out, I would love to make one.
Okay.
So you got a whole support system behind you.
I'm trying to get it there. Yeah.
If your roommates are trying to like help you get there, they're support system.
Yes, but they also haven't listened to anything.
Yeah,
that's crazy. So
it's more of like one of those things where it's like, all right, yeah, we support you, but like, you know, hey, like, let me get something.
It's like an obligatory thing. I feel like, but you know, still love to them, whatever.
Yeah, I feel it.
They're not big hip hop heads, so
same with mine.
You know,
it's understandable. All right. So like what other things like do you guys use for like self promotion, like internet wise? Like, you know, is Twitter like a big part of that for y'all?
Yeah, Twitter is a huge part of that.
Definitely been
because that's where everything pop off at.
Part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Twitter is very big for it.
Twitter's definitely been the main spot. So been going. I've used the IG Live.
Okay, so I think he was talking to somebody else. But like, I think all the weebs, like the real weebs, want to know, like, Where the anime bitches at? Like, how's the anime females been like treating y'all?
That shit
Yeah,
been
you know
treating
what I'm
me well,
saying?
honey.
Well, the anime
Yeah,
You know
women
what I'm
are
bad,
saying? They been
though.
treating me
yeah.
nice.
You
The
know what I'm
3D
saying?
waifus.
Bro,
Yes,
like,
sir.
Paying them off. You know what I'm saying?
bro, like, how have they been treating y'all like music wise, bro? Like,
Walk around like that.
cause you know I be seeing it, bro. I be seeing it on the TL, bro. Like, they be fucking with some of y'all music and shit, bro. I know they do, bro. So like, how they been treating
Fans,
y'all for real?
women fans are the best fans to have. If you
That's
can get
big
women to be
fucking
your
facts.
fans, those are the fans
Look,
you want. Cause like
All I'm
dudes,
saying,
dude fans suck. They'll listen
They
to your song, but they won't really like support it crazy. The women, they will hold
Oh,
down
wait a
your
minute.
music.
they will
Shout out,
appreciate
shout out,
that.
art dealer.
Shout out to
Art
Shout out
dealer.
to Art Dealer.
Yo,
Yo,
you know,
she's
yeah.
amazing.
Say that Twitter again. Say that
A
Twitter
lot
again, real
of
quick.
At Art Dealer.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
So
She
you
been
just
supporting
got your
us
name
heavy.
dropped. You got your name dropped in the Weebinati Podcast.
Yo.
30
Art,
viewers will know your ass.
art
I
deal.
don't,
Nah.
I don't know if any of them 30 niggas will go and follow you on Twitter, but hey, I might. I'm one of those
Better.
30.
You
I
might as well go
remember
ahead, bro.
this was a while ago. I remember if anybody knows my song Senpai.
Yep.
I
Yes.
remember that randomly got found by somebody on Twitter, and so she spread it to a bunch of her other friends, and they all made like little they all made videos with the song in there,
Yeah.
and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, how they find it? It was crazy.
That's crazy.
Okay.
All right, no, wait. I got a legitimate question because now that you mentioned that people putting your music in videos, so when somebody takes your song, let's say they put it like in an intro of their video,
Mhm.
blah say blah, are you fine with just the publicity?
I mean, as long as they give us
I
the
don't.
credit,
I want
mind.
people to know where they, you know what I'm saying, where they got it from, of course, you know what
Oh,
I'm saying.
no, that's fair.
They throw
Right,
that
like,
in there. They throw that in there, then everything's good.
Cause
All right, cool. But now let me put it in this scenario. Let's say it's like a big YouTuber. All right,
okay,
they want to use your song for an intro or whatever. Blah say blah.
Mhm.
Is the publicity enough, or do you want to like be compensated a little bit?
Here's the thing about that. It could go either way for me because the internet's the internet. They're gonna find it if they like it.
No. The internet is the internet, but at the end of the day, there is value in yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
that is true.
are you like, let's say I'm a nigga with 500K subs or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
I probably get like a solid donation on Twitch streams or whatever.
Mhm.
Now, if I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna shout you out, this, and that, are you gonna accept that as enough?
Me personally, I would try and like work out like some kind of price. It won't be something super.
cap,
It's not gonna be
You
like
know
a
what I'm
lot of
saying?
money.
Like,
You know
man,
what I'm
that
saying?
is
Like,
spot
there.
me
Buy me some bread.
$500 for
Buy
that
me some
shout out,
bread.
my cousin.
No, I'm
Yeah.
not, because I'm not gonna cap. It's not gonna be no negotiations where it's like, because if it's me, I'm like, nah, I kind of want to get paid. Like, cool, you fuck with the song.
Right.
I kind of want to get paid, dog. Like,
Right.
You know what I'm
not
saying?
gonna cap.
Yeah.
I think.
I mean, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
you know, charge you a stupid amount, depending on
Exactly,
what he
exactly.
considers a stupid
saying.
amount. But you know, I'm just gonna say like $500 ain't out of my range, nigga.
Yeah.
Right.
Especially from someone who's
Nah, this
like
isn't.
that.
Now this isn't me saying like, you know, y'all niggas should probably go around and like pull up on small YouTubers and be like, nah, nigga, take
No.
my song down.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But like I'm saying, like if the
Nah.
bag is there, like
Right.
Don't turn down the bag.
value
Here's
yourself.
the
Charge them
thing.
niggas. Charge them niggas, yo. like
Money.
That's fact.
sell them the royalties to the song, then they can use it whatever. Do whatever.
Right.
But like, you know, the bag's right there. Publicity just is so much. It can only take you so far.
That is
Exactly.
true.
But off of that, for now. So y'all do like got plans of like videos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some YouTube content, all of that. When it comes to what's it called? Producing y'all music, do y'all just have like somebody who y'all can just link with and they'll make you beats?
Oh,
And you
Oh,
just-
that's
I don't know
why
any
I-
producers. I ain't
Here's
never
the-
met producers
that's
in my
crazy.
life. What?
Here's the thing about this. When it comes to just like with the beats, Audee right here,
Yo,
he too nice with it. He too nice with it.
As this guy.
sir.
Okay.
God produced half of Retrograde about, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
I
about
produced
a
like 5
good
songs off of my
majority
project.
Yeah.
of
God,
retrograde.
I mean, God's producer, whatever. But you know, Audee, that boy
Audee
kind
is the dude.
That boy Audee the goat. Still.
Man, y'all
That
got
boy
wild.
Audee
Audee is definitely the dude.
So there's just somebody designated in the group who
That's basically me.
Him.
he's the main
Yeah,
one to
if-
go to, but everybody else is kind of learning how to produce their own beats as well.
Yeah. I
Well,
mean,
Audee's definitely the dude who could flip the anime sample and make it into something hot.
So I ain't gonna cap. I do know a lot of niggas use like free type beats. It ain't nothing against that.
right.
But if you kind of wanna like, you know, make the bang for the buck,
Right.
I would recommend to like lease a beat. Get at the very like least, just lease it. But getting them royalties to that beat, especially like if the song blows, like that's you definitely gonna want to like make as much as you possibly can off of that.
Right.
True.
I don't know if cap. There are a lot of beat makers, and not like devaluing their beats or anything. But there are a lot that are expensive out there, which is like, well, which makes sense because you know that ain't no royalty free ass beat. It's like might actually be a fucking banger, but some of them bitches do be high. Cannot cap.
Some of them bitches definitely be a lot of money for like the
They
MP3 too.
Right.
Like,
A lot of
I feel
people
like
can drop damn near
I feel like
50
if you
for
asking
MP3.
50 for that first basic MP3 lease, we
Yeah,
need to.
we got problems. We got
too
some
much.
problems.
I mean, I don't know, like, because once again, it's just all about valuing yourself. Like, if they feel like your
Okay,
beat is
but
$50,
50 for MP3, that no.
oh yeah, I mean,
No.
they know that they beat is good, which I like. I like when somebody knows that you know you're not gonna bargain with me. Here's what I value my art for.
Right.
Exactly.
Are you going to give me that for my art form?
Obviously, like I might not buy it for $50, but someone will. If
Oh,
someone
no,
really,
no.
of
Yeah,
course they're gonna buy it.
Because it's like at the end of the day, you want to spend your money wisely when it comes to it.
Yeah,
So I'm assuming all y'all got like setups or like designated spots in your houses where y'all can go record music. Just go.
Do any of y'all go to the studio?
I got a little spot called my bedroom.
It used to be in my living room.
No, but like no, because everybody got a little setup. I'm like, is it like noise canceled out? You got your mic set up, laptop on the side or whatever. Where it's like you can go in there and just go nuts.
I got like
foam panels up on the walls, and I'm actually investing in like closing off this section of my room that I'm in.
So you're just trying to like
home
some more
studio.
noise stuff and just turning this spot into the studio.
Yeah.
Wow,
All right, so that brings up a question I got. Go ahead. You want to go first?
Go ahead.
All right, so like, do y'all plan like after this whole like quarantine shit, like, do y'all plan to like book some studio time soon or like what's up?
That's a conversation. That's an
I've
talked to a couple people in some neighboring cities with some studios about them, and I mean they're not open right now.
Yeah, of course. But like like
you can use your app because I know a lot of campuses have studios, libraries.
Yeah, because my roommate actually he is a lighting designer for a country singer, like a popular one, Luke Combs. So he's out on tour with him, and the tours are getting sold out and everything, and so he has a lot of connects.
Yeah,
but with it being genre specific connects.
I mean, I get. I mean, but there are connections like so far, because I'm pretty sure they're gonna be like, all right, how much you going?
Right.
Okay.
So
I'm not for the cap. I'm pretty sure studio time
and estimates, and I know some people who know some people.
Yeah, I feel.
We've discussed it, so we'll see where that goes when that time comes. But yeah, it's definitely in the talks for me, at least, because I don't like the way I sound. I feel like I've always wanted. I'd be more comfortable with someone else handling my stuff.
I mean, I'm not for the cap to you. I think that's just like a given for everybody. Don't nobody like how they sound.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I love how I sound, bro. I got used to it, bro.
Well, you're different, bro. You're different, bro.
Sound
because whenever I hear my voice, bro, I'm like, man, who is this nigga? And it's weird because like I be talking and shit. I be like, I swear I don't sound like this, but I guess I do.
Right.
I think it's like a thing where like everybody sounds like deeper.
Everybody
like,
hates their own voice. No, I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Like
Big
you
fact.
hear your voice and you hate it.
I definitely hate engineering my own vocals. So
Right.
Oh no, I feel that. Like
I cannot.
if you could pay somebody to do it,
Mhm.
by all means, because like
Right.
there are some things where it's like you kind of just wish you could just cut out,
The work.
just lessen the workload. Like you can go in there, go in the stew, spit your 16, your 20, whatever you got,
Right.
hop out, then let
And
the
that's
niggas go to work.
Right.
Yeah. Then they play it back. You like, yeah, I like that.
Right.
If
Had a
there,
gunshot
if
That's
there
how
was
it
two
was
of me, the world would.
That's how it was for a minute.
Oh,
For
yeah,
the
no,
majority
no,
of my
no.
music with Austin, because Austin used to do all my stuff for my songs.
Yeah,
But-
that's another thing too. I enjoy engineering other people's stuff. I don't like doing my own.
That's fair. That's fair.
And that's just the whole, I don't like how I sound. So that's why I'm open to the concept of like studio time and stuff.
Yeah. So like,
And then I feel like I would also still like to have a little bit of control over it because I do know some of it, but I'm not anywhere near ready to go open my own studio and charge people X amount of money
I
to
just
do
think
this.
like when you pay somebody for studio time, like you still got a voice in what.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, most
Oh
definitely.
yeah. So, me having the experience of doing it myself and for others is gonna help when I get there. So
yeah.
So what about everybody else? Like y'all up for the same thing, or y'all gonna have a designated spot in your house where you kind of work on your own stuff?
Yeah, I would
Well,
personally like to like get really good at mixing my own stuff.
mhm.
I have like shown more improvement the more I do it, but I'm definitely also not against the idea of going to a studio because that's something I haven't done yet.
Right.
So, and
speed?
doing music, you gotta try and experience a lot of different shit. So, if the
right.
opportunity comes where I can record in the studio, I would love to be able to try that out and see how that works.
Right. It's definitely something that we could just go ahead and see what it's like. And get
Right.
used to it. But as for right now, everybody's kind of got their own little thing in their room. They're kind of just doing their own things.
I mean, I feel that because like studio time ain't like just something that you could just
Up and get.
up and
Yeah.
get.
Thing.
Unless
can
you
up and
know
get that
somebody,
bitch.
unless you know somebody who's like, all right, bro, we cool. I'm a lowball you on the cell because
Mhm.
like you at least gonna be paying rent for it. I'm assuming. But
Definitely facts.
do y'all think like y'all ever like let me just like set like a little thing up in my house to where it's like it ups the quality up a bit, like enough to where you can kind of tell like the quality's different. Like studio, like all you really need is like sound canceling, probably like a condenser mic and a mixer.
Yeah, like what kind of mics y'all use? Like programs
See
and
me,
shit.
I use a dusty ass Yeti mic to record. I use FL Studio to make my beats, and that's
Okay.
basically it.
I used to.
You can record in FL Studio too, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know like that is like really like I think you got like mixing settings within the application itself.
Yeah,
that
'cause
can,
you
like,
got
help
all
you
the stock plugins and shit, and
Yeah.
that's
And
I mean,
everything you really need in there.
Anybody else?
I used the Baby Dick Yeti Nano. It's pretty good. I
You
record.
call it that.
X was in the studio with a snowball, dog.
I record all my shit in Audacity. I'm moving to FL Studios next month. So we're gonna be just upping everything quality wise and starting to just maybe start producing soon. We'll see. We'll see.
You learning the software right now with FL Studio?
Nah, he just
Yeah, I
said he's
just got
using
it last
Audacity.
night. I've been using Audacity for the last month or two.
What was you using before?
Before I was having Austin do the mixing and everything.
Okay.
Yep. I'm just recently moving over to FL myself as well. I was using Audacity.
So I'm assuming like all of you guys are like going to FL because like one of you know it, so like it's easier for y'all to all like learn it.
Well, I mean,
I wanted
we-
access to the plugins I wanted to use,
Okay.
yeah,
so that's why I switched out of Audacity.
Yeah.
But I mean, as long as I can use my plugins, I really don't have a preference in DAW. I've played with a few.
no, I mainly just use FL Studio because that's what I've been using for years. So
Yeah.
this is the one I know. Like,
FL's
all
like the
back of my hand.
that'd be the easiest one for me to text Audee and be like, "Hey, this is doing this. I don't know why."
Yeah.
I had downloaded FL on my laptop a few years ago, and this was when I was just like preteen. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, but my uncle had it because he raps or whatever. So I downloaded it, and I was like, I don't know what any of this is. So I started throwing stuff together. It sounded nice to a 13-year-old.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
I've always wanted to dive back in now that I'm older, I'm smarter. I can
Mhm.
figure out a lot more stuff on my own and just see what I can make now.
All right. Ooh. All right. So, like, I got a question for y'all, right? Think about this. I got a project idea for y'all. All right.
What's up?
Okay.
Y'all record a whole album, right? On a
Mhm.
PS4 microphone. Are y'all rocking with it, bro?
I mean, I already did that.
It's a
Feel me?
Oh, you
He
did?
do that. Yeah.
Already did.
Yeah,
Already
he
did.
used to
No,
do that.
Damn,
proof of
bro.
concept. Your proof of concept. We can do that.
Okay, okay. Damn, I thought that was a unique ass idea, bro.
Yeah.
Nah. Oh, nah.
Pretty much everything I did for Sivade was on the PS4, right? Because when you got
Yes, I had got the Blue Snowball, but I also didn't have a laptop, so I would go in the Share Factory for my vocals there, and then I would send the shit over to Austin so he can mix that. But I was using the PlayStation to record all my songs and shit for a while, actually. I've been doing that since like late last year or mid last year.
Fairly recently.
All right.
Yeah,
All right, cool,
when there's
cool,
a will,
cool.
there's a way.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, bro, you gotta get it how you get it, man.
Like,
Yeah.
I
know a few
understand. I
people who
understand.
record just off their headphone microphone into their
Right.
phone.
Exactly. That was me before I even had the PlayStation. I would just go in BandLab, and because I was, I had a lot of BandLab songs on my YouTube, and I also had a lot of BandLab features for Nightly Inferno.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
He had me on his album. Remember when you did the album challenge? And one of the people you challenged was Nightly.
Yeah.
That was a while back.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, he had me on that. He had me on that one song. You know what I'm saying? You do one with Logic. That was not Logic.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that song.
See, I'm gonna keep it 100, and it's like this. I don't mean to say this to offend somebody or offend people,
Mhm.
but when it comes to like music, you have to make sure the quality control is good.
Right.
So I'm not saying like because like doing that, I applaud you for it because you clearly wanted to like rap. But what would have made that better is if you save those raps, what beats, like how you wanted the song to do. Maybe you can like record it so you can go back and listen to it but not drop it.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you get everything like your setup, like you can record it and like control the quality of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I'm not gonna cap. I've heard a lot of niggas just rap through their iPhone, earbuds, and you hear the, you hear like
the mics peak like a motherfucker.
And it's like I get that you want to be a rapper, but if you really want it, if you like truthfully want it, you have to understand that quality control comes with music so bad. And like I get it, a lot of people like to make the statement of X, like how gritty the sound of like how X and like Ski Mask, Denzel, and how all them Florida niggas, how they came up like with that kind of like grunge gritty sound. But the thing is that lo-fi, but like that grunge and gritty sound, that's like it's an aesthetic kind of feel.
Right.
You feel me? There's a difference from but grunge and grittiness has always been a thing in music. Like, you can still hear it clearly. The kind of like added static or whatever you want to call it adds to the vocals more. Whereas like, you rapping on an iPhone mic just like I can understand it if you're 12, if you're 10, but if you really want this to like want to pursue a career in it and you're doing something like that, you got to understand like quality and controlling it.
Quality is everything because
Yeah.
That is facts.
it's music. You have to make your music 100% please the ears. It
Oh,
can't
yeah,
in no way just come off as saying like peaking or just sound like radio.
Yeah, I
Right.
not even like say like because there are a lot of songs that I've heard personally where these niggas had studio time. I'm like, nigga, you paid some nigga rent money to mix like this, and this is coming from somebody who's only had to mix a YouTube video. But the fact that blows me is that you have an ear for music and you couldn't hear this nigga rapping on the mic like this. Like, nigga, what? Quality control is like definitely something that I feel like comes with rap. With another thing, see that transition? That transition was cold. Pretty clean. But all right, so I'm gonna be 100. Now this is a 100% honest question. How far do y'all like legitimately feel like you get with straight anime? Because I'm not saying like anime bars aren't cold or anything, but how far do you think you can make it with a career with anime rap bars? And not even saying like there aren't subgenres in rap, because there is horrorcore, there is underground, like there are different genres of rap, comedy, all that other shit. But do you feel like where you want to be at as a rapper that you can do that just with anime rap bars?
Well, I mean, it's more than possible. I mean, we've seen it with 6 seconds.
But 6 seconds raps more than just like anime bars. I'm not saying that people don't drop anime bars. Chance the Rapper started off on. No, he definitely did, but he kind of moved away from it. And even then, I'm not finna cap. I know a lot of niggas who would listen to the Dragon Ball raps and this and that.
Right.
And they would say like it's a little bit corny.
Right. It's all about how you handle it and how you come off with it. Like
delivery is everything, but
if you're too overbearing with the references to where only anime fans can listen to it, it's not gonna do what you want it to do as a song for the public.
Yeah.
All right, but do y'all feel like any of your music like speaks more than just towards like an anime fan? I'm not talking about like in a sense of like y'all niggas rap about the fucking current events or anything like that. But like in a sense of like, if I turn this on, I can turn up just like if I were to listen to fucking Love Sosa, fucking Finito. I don't know why I'm naming Chief Keef shit, but like, do you feel like it has that weight to where it's like I can put it on and somebody who isn't like an anime fan, like a nigga who's watched more than just Dragon Ball, Naruto, would be like, oh, this bangs.
So the way I handle it, I usually do it where like I'm on Retrograde, my project available now. I have a song called Spike Spiegel on there, and it's not really like a Cowboy Bebop rap, but it's basically like the way I tried to handle it was like if it was a soundtrack for Spike Spiegel, like if he had his own soundtrack rap song, this is what I think it would sound like.
Right, so like it's a concept.
Exactly, it's a concept, and like I feel like if you've never watched Cowboy Bebop, if you don't even know who Spike Spiegel is, I still feel like you could put that song on and it'll still bump.
Yeah, because Spike Spiegel, that's a goon, bro. Any goon, like, any real ass goon is gonna resonate with that song. Like,
exactly.
If you're just talking about Spike Spiegel and his grind, but not really like, see now that like having a concept like that, I think is pretty cool.
Right. Mm-hmm. How I try and handle it.
Yeah. But like there are some songs where I hear from you guys where it's just anime bar after anime bar after anime bar after anime bar. And it's like, the first 2 or 3, it's like, all right, you spitting.
Mm-hmm.
But then the next 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, then I'm like, all right, I'm cool.
Yeah, right.
Depends on the song.
No, it definitely does depend on the song. But there are like some where it's like, I hear a nigga rapping about a waifu, or I hear a nigga rapping about high school DDXD, or an anime. Like the whole concept of the song is to drop as much references into the anime, and like it's not saying like the references aren't cold or anything, but just constantly hearing it.
Just doing that, like, it can get old really quick.
That's facts.
Yeah, it gets.
See, like a good example of a concept, which is what I did was because me and Sivade got a song It's called Otaku Lifestyle. On my recent project, Audee's last tour, it's on SoundCloud as well. It was basically like the concept of the Otaku lifestyle, exactly as its title, and that shit slides without all the anime reference, the overbearing references and shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
No, I feel that.
But back to
it's like, do y'all feel like y'all can kind of like, and like, I'm not saying that as like a challenge or anything, but like, let's say like somebody's like, all right, I want to give you a deal, like a record deal or something, but I need you to make a project. You can drop 1 or 2 anime bars, but the project needs to be something other than just straight up anime bars. Do y'all think,
realistically
you would have the capability of like delivering on that?
Yes,
absolutely.
Yeah,
because none of us are like in that box of it's just like we can only do anime. That's a lot that we've done, but we're not like tied to it or anything. If we had to make a project with no anime references, we could all do that easily.
I feel like it'd be harder for me to make one with anime references.
Yeah, he
I'm very new to the scene.
His favorite anime, Cory in the House and shit. So
right. So
bro, wait, hold on, bro. You need to watch Breaking Bad. That's clearly the best anime, dog. I'm not playing with Walter White is the best anime character out there. Bro.
We're not gonna talk about that right now.
Yeah, you're right.
But with what you were saying earlier, as far as like making sure your music can still resonate with non-anime fans, Sivade just put out recently a whole JoJo's project, and I've seen 1 episode of JoJo's, and I still fucked with the whole project pretty heavy, not just because it's my boy, because there's other elements to the song that make, or to the project as a whole, that make it I'm not listening to it to listen for JoJo bars. I'm listening to it to hear, the way the music was created and constructed, and how Audee did the beats, and how Sivade and the people he had featured on it wrote the songs and did their flows and styles and stuff.
All right, yeah, that's fair, but like you also gotta remember, like that's coming from you. You're a homie, and like you definitely can be critiquing him, but your critique is still going to be a whole lot nicer.
It's a little biased.
Someone like mine.
So where I was going with that is, since I've met Sivade, I've been introduced completely to the whole scene in general. So he's constantly putting me on to people I don't necessarily know. And, I might not know the anime bars or whatever, but I can still, appreciate the music for what it is.
Yeah.
So,
we get that. But like what he was trying to say was, it's like, you're still his homie, right?
Right.
Like there's still always going to be that bias of you being his homie. So of course, like you're going to listen to it and get deep into it. But like for a random nigga like bitch, I like lollies like 445, like that nigga's gonna be like, all right, let me hear the first 10 seconds, and that, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what he was really trying to get to.
And everybody I check out, if it's just bad, it's bad.
but no, I get what you're saying. But
but I just try and go at everybody with the same open mind, and
I feel that.
With anime, I don't know, I don't get the references, so the references aren't gonna be what grabs me. So if it's good music, it's just good music.
Yeah, no, I feel that. I was just saying, there's niggas out there. There's niggas out there, bro.
Outside of Sivade and RumbleWord and everybody, the anime rap I have heard, I've properly critiqued outside of that usage of anime. It's just like, if it's bad music, it's bad.
And the thing with that also is that I can see what it looks like on the outside too, because I get a lot of those comments, and I'm not like pushing them off like, he a hater, fuck that. I'm looking at it and I'll re-listen. Is a lot of times I'm gonna be like, this shit, the fuck, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'll see it, I'll definitely hear it, and I'll just work on pushing more different stuff out, because I like as much as people don't want to keep hearing anime line after anime line, I don't want to keep making that shit. I got into a real bad rut of just making that, and then everybody else was just like making songs, and I'm looking over it and I'm like, damn, what the hell was I doing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what, do you just feel like you're kind of just stuck and you can't like switch? Because you're a SoundCloud rapper. You can easily like just steer towards somewhere else.
This is that's also because this wasn't recent. This was a while ago when I hit it like this.
Mm.
And I'm since then I'm just trying to switch up and try to do a bunch of different shit in general. But I will still throw in songs like that whenever I need to put them there. But other songs that are different, like I'm gonna drop a song tonight that's gonna be like on some retro wave type shit. It's gonna be featuring Godz. Songs like that are also what I plan to do too. Like I like to go into different bags and different pockets with the music.
Yeah. Like in terms of like how far y'all want to actually go.
How far do we want to take it with this type of music? As far as we're able to, really, because
see, but no, are you fine with? Because that's kind of like a settling answer to me when somebody says as far as it's going to take me. Like that doesn't seem like.
Yeah, like what's the dream, bro? Like there's the reasonable goal, but like what's the dream you want to hit?
What's the dream?
No, forget the dream. What do you want? What do you want to take? What do you want to take? Because I know a lot of niggas that will sit up and be like, I'll go as far as it's gonna like take me. I don't like that answer. I like when niggas be like, man, I want to perform at Coachella, nigga. I'll be like,
there's a label I got my eyes on.
Put your nuts on the table, bro. What do you want?
With goals type shit, I would like to make music that would get into an anime, like anime OST, like anime soundtracks. I would like to have my music reach there. I would like to also perform at different cons like DreamCon or Anime Con, Expo. Have my music reach there. And once I get into production, I would like to just continue making music and have my music out there in general, like just as like in games or in movies or
so you want to be put on is what I'm hearing. Like you want to.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. But do you feel like, you're gonna get there with just straight anime bars?
Well, he already kind of answered that question for you.
Huh?
No, I was saying like you already kind of answered that question.
Yeah, I think it's possible, but it won't be same repetitive anime bars. There'll be some music. There will be a lot of more music in there than just anime bars. So nobody's gonna sit there and listen to that all the time. And I'm not trying to push just that into like my goals. It'll also be just a bunch of music in general for everybody. So I believe I can take that. I believe I can take that everywhere.
All right, cool.
Welcome back, Toes.
You missed
so do y'all all feel the same? Do y'all all feel the same? Where it's like, are y'all all some? I want to go as far as it takes me. Because man, you can't have that mindset. Because when you have that mindset, you're already setting yourself up for failure. I'm not finna captain. I'm gonna just go as far as it lets me go.
Right.
Like you gotta be like, I want that opportunity. I'm taking it.
Me personally, I'm trying to go like I would love to go like more like the Denzel Curry route. Because like Denzel Curry is somebody who like, he'll reference anime, he'll reference cartoons and stuff, but he still makes like just music.
He got bars.
He got bars and he just makes music that like anybody can listen to. And he's found his success. He's getting his streams, he's doing shows.
That nigga Carol on Tuesday,
something
bro.
along that lane is I personally am trying to shoot for.
Like
underground niggas, but like they're not really underground.
Yeah, exactly. Like not like maybe not superstar status, but yeah, like not underground either.
I mean, Denzel Curry, like I'd say he's superstar status. It's just that he still got that underground grittiness to him.
Yeah.
Never changed really. What about everybody else?
About the same with Godz. I think if I had to, my main goal has been, if I had to put an endpoint to it, it would be I want to be signed to my favorite record label I like listening to, Strange Music, ran by Tech9. That roster is probably my biggest musical influences, period. So, maybe not even on the label, just working with them in general. That's kind of my goal. I want to work with the people.
You won't be on the label.
I want to work with the people that made me want to make music.
All right, I fucks with it. Maybe have them strange ciphers and shit too.
Exactly.
Think about it. Yeah.
What about you, Audee? I think you was the last one.
I mean, I'm kind of on the same level with Sivade. Just kind of start small, like making stuff for like anime OSTs and that, and then just kind of build my way up there. Just have like
Yeah.
a small, so just something like that. That's
Man,
basically it.
I feel it. I had a joke, but I fucking forgot it already. I can't believe it.
Oh no!
Get your joke.
I don't fucking know,
Fuck
bro.
the ball. Get your joke. Sukia, what are you doing in here?
Dang.
Hey, go get my sword.
Get out of here.
Once again, Sukia, you're late for the podcast.
All right, cool. He gone.
That's crazy.
I fuck with Sukia.
We
My
all
nigga.
do,
My
but
nigga.
his timing's just like off.
Yo, nigga time, bro. Like, think that like times like 50, bro.
Nah, bro, I don't even think you
Oh,
can
no.
consider it nigga time. That's just Sukia time. You can tell this nigga a month ahead we're gonna do a podcast on this, and this nigga will still find a way to be 2 hours late.
Right? Right?
That's actually
Things-
wild.
That nigga, he run on like I don't know if like the whole world is just slowed down for this nigga, and his months are actually days. I don't get it. One of these days, Suki is gonna make it to the podcast, and when he does, he's probably gonna stab my bitch ass. But
Yeah, probably.
that's besides the point.
Probably. All right, cool. I have. Oh,
But
so
yeah,
like
I think.
Go ahead.
Wait, you got something to say, Ty?
Oh, I just wanted to say like when did you guys all start like making music?
Oh man. Started rapping, like writing raps and stuff when I was 16. I didn't
Okay.
start like actually like recording and all that until I think I was 18. I started like uploading to YouTube and shit. I didn't have any songs. I would just like do remixes of like popular songs and all that. Be like, oh, I'm gonna rap on fucking EXO Tour Life or Rockstar by Post Malone. Just like whatever was popping at that time. I just was like, I wanted to rap on that. That helped me like improve with my writing, with my flows, being able to kind of just rap on different shit and kind of find what I'm most comfortable with.
Yeah, about the same, except I didn't do the whole YouTube phase. Like I did the writing part, but I never actually released any of it.
Okay.
So me like releasing and putting out music is like 2018 second half of the year kind of thing for me.
Okay.
So I'm still fairly fresh to it, I feel like.
With me, I just wanted to know how to freestyle because I didn't think I could make songs. So this was around like when I was like 15, 16. I would just wait for I was waiting for my grandma to go to work because she goes to work early in the day and come home at like 12
Yeah.
at night. And so I go in her room and go on YouTube beats and just freestyle in front of her mirror. And I'd do that for hours. But I wouldn't write no songs. I started writing songs when I was like 17, but I had no way to record them. So I was like, I'm just gonna wait till I have better equipment and all that shit. But then when you when you wanna when you wanna make music, you kind of just it'll eat at you until you throw something out just to see what it sounds like and to see what somebody else would say about it. So I just would throw it out on BandLab. I would just go on my headsets and rap in that mic, and I go to my mom's car and I record there, and I'll just make a bunch of songs, and then I upgraded to me going on Share Factory and making songs there, and then everybody's like, I see what you're saying, but it's hard to listen to. It's like it's too much on the technical side that you're lacking. Maybe you get some more equipment, then we can really, what I'm saying, get the ball rolling on that.
Yeah.
But I ain't have no money for the equipment, so I just kept doing me. When I did get the money to do the equipment, to get it, I got it, and then I was still lacking on the technical side because I started straight from like the bottom, so I didn't know about anything. But I slowly started learning, and it became more fun as I started learning. And I eventually met these guys, and they was molding me into uh, knowing what to do when I get in like the studio and start recording all that other shit.
Okay.
I mean, Me, I actually started rapping before I started making beats because I was hanging out with some of my boys at school, and I started all that when I was like 18. I used to like write stuff, but we ain't had no like recording equipment or nothing. And then I ain't start making beats. I started making beats when I was like 16 because I just downloaded FL Studio on the home computer and shit, and just fucked around with that. But I only had the trial version, and I just kind of used that to learn my way around FL Studio. But I ain't start like getting heavily into it until I was like 18, 19 years old. And then that's when I really started going heavy with that shit up until like I met Sivade, and he basically was the nigga that put me on the damn near everybody. So yeah.
All right, cool. You got something you want to say, Nijita?
No, I was just finna be like, before we end the podcast, I want to like drop y'all top 5. I don't know if I want to say ever because that's kind of hard. So who's y'all top 5? Like heavy rotation, like right now.
Rappers.
Artists. Yeah, rappers.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Or just music. It don't really matter. I don't really care.
I like to listen to a lot of Lil Uzi.
Know what I'm saying?
I listen to Lil Uzi like a motherfucker. I listen to who else? Lil Uzi, Kanye West, a lot of Smino lately. Kendrick, Hobson. It depends. Every week it's somebody different. It's a whole group of people that's just different. But the main one that stays on there is just is Uzi.
Everybody else.
Me recently, a lot of Denzel Curry. I've been listening to a lot of Freddie Gibbs. Freddie Gibbs is dope. Definitely been bumping Uzi. Joey Badass and Isaiah Rashad. 5, right?
Right now I'm listening to a lot of I've been the last week or so I've been listening to a lot of like Pop Smoke and drill type music. Not sure why, but it's just hitting my ears nice right now. So
If you were to name a drill rapper, because I ain't finna cap.
the only one I can really know off name is Pop Smoke, but I'll just throw on like a Spotify playlist and let it vibe. You feel me? I'll just start a radio off one of his songs.
Oh, so then you're getting like a mixture of like
exposure. Yeah, so mine's less really an artist I have on rotation and more just the genre. Yeah, because I recently switched over to Spotify at the end of last year, so since I've been doing that, I like their algorithm for like the radios and stuff. So I like to let it go and find new music.
Rap Caviar kind of ass. Like, no, let me stop.
I don't use like a playlist or anything. I'll go to a song and just like start a radio based off that song and see
let
where
it play.
Yeah,
it do be putting like people onto a lot of people. That's how I found out about Boogie.
You go hard.
I think I was like listening to what's it called? I think it was like I don't even know what type of fucking genre of rap it was. I was like, hey, this shit kind of bang.
yeah, I've definitely a decent handful of songs, new music and stuff I never would have ever thought to listen to.
So you just on that drill, scheming, scamming.
That's what I've been on the last few days. I don't know. Those beats just be hitting right now. But like I said, overall, I listen to more like indie hip hop, kind of like Strange Music Tech 9, affiliated with him. Hobson, older Hobson. I used to listen to a lot of, just whatever my ear wants to listen.
For catching it.
Always in my rotation. I'm a load up my library and hit shuffle kind of guy.
I feel.
I mean, for me, it's more of a type of thing. I can't necessarily name off like just top 5, but if anything, it'll probably be like Uzi, Travis, a little bit of Kendrick, probably Pop Smoke, and I know I used to bump Migos heavily, but like that old, not that new shit.
Bro, you not fucking with Bad and Bougie?
You bumping okay, Hannah Montana, all that shit.
Oh shit, bro.
That old Yes, sir.
And all that
Yeah.
function music, nigga.
That Cooney Tunes, you feel me?
Cooney Tunes.
The Cooney Tunes.
Them shit's hit, nigga. I don't care what anybody say. That be throwing me back to when I was in high school.
All right.
I dated myself. Oh, I feel damn. Why'd I do that to myself?
And,
All right, what about everybody else?
I think that was it, bro.
Yo, there, buddy. Yeah.
That was everybody. All right.
Everybody.
Hey, my top 10, bro.
No, it's cool, Ty.
Come on, bro. Let me get my top 10, bro. Like, bro, all right, I'm gonna.
Toes here too, so yeah, I guess fuck you too, Toes. Ty don't like you, bro. I don't know.
I can't get my top 10, bro. I was gonna let Toes go after me.
I mean, it was top 5. I don't know what you had at 5-0, but go ahead.
On.
Bro, I didn't even say my top 5, bro. All right, my top 5, you know. Yo, that nigga Mr. Brewster be going hard, bro. That nigga Arnold the Ass Eater, Drake.
There's no way that you
Fuck,
go Arnold to Drake, nigga.
I just did though. So like, what you gonna do? None. Yo, Ye's pretty fire, bro. I fuck with that nigga McBroly a little bit. Honorable mention, Andy the Anal Inspector. That nigga go crazy.
Sir. My boy.
I think that was 5, yo, or 4.
That was 5, bro.
Oh, was 5? All right,
Yeah,
what about you, Toes? What about you, Toes? Because I care about you, Toes, unlike Ty.
My list probably a little identical to that. I ain't gonna lie. Might be looking the same, Ty.
Ah, shit, bro. I'm telling you, bro, them niggas go crazy, bro.
Might have to throw McBroly on there, bro. And then shit, everything that nigga Ty said.
Yeah.
I heard you bumping Uzi the other day, nigga. Why you?
Bro, I mean, Uzi cool, bro. Uzi is great, bro. Amazing.
He's just not Arnold
That's
the Ass
facts,
Eater,
that's
bro.
facts.
Arnold.
Or Andy the Anal Inspector,
Bro, my nigga Arnold, bro. Have you heard Yeeks ain't dead? You know, we ain't
Either
gonna
way,
get into that. We ain't gonna get into that.
I've been bumping like
Arnold.
I've been bumping a bunch of ASAP and
Arnold.
fucking no, bro. I'm bumping ASAP, Yachty, like Uzi,
Oh, that fly shit.
Tyler here, yeah. Plus, I ain't finna cap. That Lil Bo 3, that shit, man.
Not bad. It's
I
pretty
agree.
solid.
I don't even really mess with Yachty like that, but that project hits,
That
nigga.
joint with Tierra Wag, ASAP, and Tyler go hard. That shit go crazy.
TD, that
Yeah.
whole time, yeah, that shit was crazy.
Nigga was sliding.
But I'm always bump ASAP. I don't think I'm ever gonna stop.
Yes, sir.
But once again, shouts out to RumbleWord. Please go check out their Twitters, their SoundClouds. The very few niggas who will watch this episode. No, we're gonna actually try to promote this one. Anyway, please check them out. They got SoundCloud links in the bottom down below. Go check them out for yourselves. And you know, let's push for more SoundCloud content. Yeah. And once again, shouts out to everybody in RumbleWord who pulled up today and you know, talked about anime and rap with us. Shouts out to y'all. Yeah, y'all got any last things y'all want to say before we sign off?
Bro, plug y'all projects, bro.
Manscaped, maybe something on Manscaped, maybe. No pressure.
Trim your balls, niggas.
Yep.
Yeah.
Retro grade available now.
We're still looking for a link.
Hey, all I'm saying is Retro Crush coming soon. The anime Hashira coming soon. Sivade Ultra coming soon. A lot of shit's coming soon. I have a lot of
10
stuff I'm
Project
pushing
by
back.
Sivade coming soon.
You already know, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Tyg, I like that song. I like that song, Selena by Tyg. That shit was hard.
Oh shit, bro. Oh shit, McBroly got a plug, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
My boy.
Y'all can find that on SoundCloud. Go ahead, repeat that.
Hey.
Shattered Dimensions, my album I'm working on, that's coming soon. Other than that, y'all ugly.
Damn.
Yes, sir.
Bro.
Damn, I gotta be ugly, bro. Watch how I
You just
block
call
that.
us niggas.
Did
That's
you just call us
crazy.
something?
Shout out to all the monkeys.
Oh fuck.
You know the vibe.
Yes, sir.
Alright, cool. That's it, bro. Nobody else want.
You know, hold on, let me go ahead and say this. Audee's last 2 weeks, out now with all the homies on it. Cause you know, it got
Yeah.
Austin on that bird. It got Godz on that bitch. It got my homeboy Sivade on that motherfucker. Y'all go check it out. It gonna be on all platforms soon.
Okay.
Other than that, yeah.
Sir.
That's it.
We out here.
Bet. Manscaped, I want my check. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
I know, y'all. Thank y'all for watching.
They got till next week. I'm
We out.
finna-
Yeah,
Check
what's the day?
Raid Shadow Legends, boss. Trim my ball.
Oh
Hey,
shit,
yo, Raid Shadow Legends for hit too. Ty been waiting for the Raid Shadow
bro!
Legends.
I got a perfect. Nah, we ain't even gonna talk about that, bro. We ain't even gonna talk about that.
All
Paying
I'm
for that
saying is
job.
Raid pulls up with the sponsorship. I'm taking it.
That's what I'm saying.
Ooh.
That's money.
I'd make a song for Raid Shadow Legends. I'm just saying.
Come on, Raid. Y'all can drop the check too.
I'm about to email somebody on the Raid Shadow Legends team for about Sivade's video game EP challenge. Be like, hey, find me the bag. I'll make a Raid EP.
Man, they need to.
Playing around out here.
Okay.
Hey, we need a sponsorship.
I mean, what else do you expect from a game company? All they know how to do is play.
Right.
Oh,
Crazy.
shit.
Damn.
I ain't even think about that.
Shots
Guess I
fired.
gotta air that bitch out then. Crazy. I'm gonna have to do it, man. But it looks like I gotta do it. Goddamn.
Do it.
Once again, I'm airing shit out. Once again, man. Man, I really didn't. Damn, I really didn't want to have to. But I guess I have to, man. That's
It is what it
do
is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Shout out to LTG, bro.
Oh
Should
yeah.
get canceled.
Click the subscribe button below. We ain't got an outro. We'll figure it out though.
Man, you
I
know,
don't intentionally rhymed.
this has been the Weebinati Podcast, you know. Your boy Ty, Gita, Weebinati, Toes, RumbleWord.
Sauceton.
We out.
Yeah.